Good morning, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, June 20th. Looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES&NQ. Last day before we roll over to summer tomorrow. So again, regular trading hours were closed yesterday. So I use all of yesterday's action from Wednesday night, all day yesterday, and last night and this morning as my overnight. So my overnight low will be, as of right now, for an example, an ES 69.50 from yesterday. And right now, overnight high is up at 49, okay? We spent, the futures traded below Wednesday's low all day. The overnight, which 18 wide, but I'm going to add, we'll get the widest part in the profile encompassing Wednesday night, yesterday, and last night. The overnight spent the majority of the time below Wednesday's low. However, we are now trading inside of Wednesday's range. So Wednesday night, yesterday, and all last night, the short term and the overnight is very, very short. Look at NQ. Look how far NQ traded down. Yesterday they traded down to 650 and a quarter. Okay? 650 and a quarter. We're now trading. Give me a second. We got to scroll all the way up. We traded 960, 970. That's 320 points above where they traded yesterday. Right? 320. That is over $7.50. The important thing is last Friday's low. Now, SPY went ex-dividend. I said I was going to use SPY because it's cleaner since I don't back adjust. But because of the dividend, which was about $1.70, they're still above last week's low, but certainly closer to it because of the dividend. Okay? So it's going to put things in a little tricky situation. Also today, you're going to have the market digesting what the Fed did on Wednesday, since the market was closed yesterday. And also, and this is big, we have options expiration. You have some expiring this morning. You have some expiring at the close. So I would expect the first 10 or 15 minutes to be maybe funkier than normal. And again, at the end of the day. The only thing out today, we have a 10 o'clock CB leading index. I'm sure there's a million Fed speakers, but I don't even look at those. So it could be an interesting day with the market being closed yesterday. For my money's worth, value from Wednesday is going to be important. I don't care about yesterday's. Yesterday's after hours for me. So what does that mean? That means if we open below Wednesday's value and get into it, you have a potential of the 80-20 rule. The other thing is if we open inside of value, well, you're going to have a lot of people caught short from Wednesday night, yesterday, and last night. That could scramble to cover. Now, again, our balance high is not Wednesday's high. It's the previous week's Wednesday. Okay? But it would be a step in the right direction for the bulls. A lot going on here. What does that mean? You should join the room, right? We'll recap all of these charts tonight from top to bottom, okay? Right now, I'm just going to show you the daily. So, on Wednesday, SPY closed at 597.44, but it's priced at 595.68, okay? So that's $1.76 dividend. It's a nice dividend, by the way. So, last week's low was 595.48. Now we're trading above it at 596.50, but there's a potential to take out Friday's last week's low, and also a potential to have a dividend gap this morning. So a lot going on. For now, though, it's still balanced. We'll see how today plays out. And then we'll recap all three of these indices charts as the week comes to an end. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today. We'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.